dispatching, which is going to make my life way easier when it comes to being able to write again.
Yeah. No.
I'm caught up on Taz, so...
Sullivan Pollo. Pollo Sun 64. Alright. Well.
See, I got the Transformers DVDs now, which is nice.
Oh, nice.
Amazon came through with it. I'm guessing they probably dropped it off and it ended up in the fucking front office who were too lazy, proceeded to be too lazy to... I also got 10 Blu-ray cases because I think I'm going to transfer those Criterion Customs I made to Blu-ray cases. Oh, I'm already logged in. So...
Well.
Maybe when I'm paid, we can buy some. We can each buy a printer ink. We can do some DVDs and get back to the.
Because I need to do that.
I gotta do some of those DVDs, and then we're gonna need to get back to the old.
Guess we're gonna have to cut
game
the sewers again.
I feel like if we
went
each bought a thing of ink, we could probably get through all the games. Maybe we'll do that Friday. Do another batch. What we gotta go back through the sewers?
Yeah, because our portal went away overnight.
Classic.
So, gotta walk back out to New York City North.
Was New York City North Wait, we got the Iron Man thing already, right? We just have to do one for level 5. That's gonna be front loaded.
Yeah.
Alright, well we'll get those, and then I guess we'll have Iron Man for the challenges or whatever. Maybe we just use Iron Man if he's shit. Who knows? I could see them since I feel like Iron Man and Professor Xavier are gonna be artificially super high level to start. Would be my guess because it's kind of since they're like unlockable late game characters and literally no other characters are unlocked. Pseudo.
Well, you get Deadpool too when you beat the game.
Oh, Deadpool just comes at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I can't believe they lock away the 3 best characters in the history of gaming and comic books. Comic books, gaming, and film. 3 best characters of all time.
Yeah.
Patrick Stewart, Ryan Reynolds, and Robert Downey Jr. Right now, you're playing as Sonic's friend, and I'm playing as Hugh Jackman. Meanwhile, we got Channing Tatum and Halle Berry on the team.
Yeah.
I think how Channing Tatum never played. Prince of Persia guy.
We have an all-star cast. Gotta remember how to navigate out to the fucking city.
Channing Tatum would have been a terrible.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because Gambit's just a little tweaky guy. He's like, I can shoot gods, man.
Cajun.
I'm the raging Cajun. You want to eat some gumbo? And everyone's like, no. I don't want to eat gumbo. He's like, let's eat gumbo. I watched the X-Men animated series. Supposedly X-Men 97 is good. People have been giving it really good scores, but that's probably just
I've
nostalgia.
heard good things about it. I don't know enough about the original X-Men animated series to...
I watched the whole thing in middle school because I would walk like...
Wolverine level comic.
Yeah, I know. I always get confused sometimes. Okay, I think I can put things in other things. That's straight. I have 230. What did that put me at? I ended up getting like 6 new Pokemon today.
Yeah.
And I guess the new form of Ponyta and Rapidash.
That's true.
That was kind of a nice grab to get both in one day. Make sure I set my eggs.
I'm definitely stronger.
I'm definitely stronger.
Might as well refill your energy.
You feel like you're definitely stronger? I like how there's not just random, almost incomprehensibly similar looking explosive barrels in this game.
Yeah. That's a nice change. To not accidentally kill yourself on a barrel.
I guess depending if I finish X-Men Legends, maybe I'll write that before the Sneeder. Because the Sneeder's technically less rush, because I still have to finish Wonder Woman 84 before I do the Sneeder. But next week my goal is to finish this and the Snyder Cut and get back onto a normal rotation so I can start building up. I mean, at least I caught up a bit because I was a tiny bit behind on stuff I was writing.
Yeah.
But this week I finally had more time since I don't have to do every job anymore because I've just kind of forced Johnny to do my job, my old job. So I've had enough time to write this week. I just have been home, so I worked on Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I like my Wonder Woman thumbnail, but Emmy was kind of offended about it. She's like, "You're making light of sex offenders," which is a bad joke. I was like, I don't think so, Emmy. So she's like, "What'd you work on?" I showed her the thumbnail, and she's like, "No, that's fucking terrible." No, it's not a terrible thumbnail. It's a great thumbnail because it's criticizing the fact that the movie cluelessly made sex offender, made Wonder Woman a sex offender. I mean, how fucking stupid do you gotta be? Like, imagine the double standard. Like, if a man, let's say it was a Captain America movie and Peggy could come back to life, but the only way is that some poor woman has to get ruthlessly fucked by Captain America repeatedly.
Yeah, it's weird.
But
it's weird.
Also, to have some plausible deniability, I changed it to wish offender.
Wish offender.
I called her a wish offender, not a sex offender. She's on the wish offender registry, according to my thumbnail. And then I did like the fucking stamp text for the thing, and
Awesome.
I thought it was a good thumbnail.
It's pretty slick.
It's pretty slick. It's different, you know. It catches the eye because people are like, "What?" Sometimes my retrospectives in the DC retrospective series need gimmick thumbnails. Do I think it might? I think it might. I don't know. It might actually draw more engagement because it's just such a unique thumbnail.
That's weird.
I mean, I'm kind of chancing it'll get less engagement because of it, but who cares? These are all just bonus preview views because I think the big DC video, if I can figure out a way to clickbait it. I don't know how I'm going to do the... I thought about drawing my own. I thought about hiring somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure you figured it out. You got time.
Yeah, I got to figure out a thumbnail. We're going to have to watch Peacemaker coming up here.
Nice.
We got to watch Suicide Squad, which I'm going to do probably after No Time to Die. Because I want to start building up my written DCEU backlog because it's been a nice thing to rely on.
Oops.
Between side videos, and so we should probably watch Suicide Squad on Friday or something. Because I was gonna go to Emmy's on Friday, but I think we're hanging out Saturday, Sunday instead. I'm gonna stay home on Friday because we're going to Ron's.
Fair. Well, I'll be home Friday, so.
Yeah, we'll just hang out Friday.
We'll
Just makes more sense.
Get some good X-Men done before rounds. Or after.
I'll probably work on the video until we go to Ron's at like 6. Because that'll give me like 3 hours to see if I can grind out most of Wonder Woman, and then I can maybe finish it Sunday night or something. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's where I'm at with it. or Saturday morning, depending how far I am. Because I already have Wonder Woman pretty much, like, all I gotta do is edit it together. I don't think I'm staying home tomorrow. I don't think it's supposed to snow tomorrow. But if it does, I'm staying home, because fuck it. I'm a pain in the ass all week, driving out to work. Because all I did today was drive out to work for like 2 hours, say it's fucking blizzarding, and then drove home. It took me an hour and a half, and then I just built my shelf and did nothing because I told Johnny to just reschedule everything because I didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Neither did any of my texts. All the texts were complaining, and I was like, fuck it, I'm done. We don't need to deal with this today. We'll start it fresh tomorrow. We're ahead on digs, so no one's going to even notice that we... Because we did like 10 calls. And that way tomorrow isn't a total flop because no one's calling. Damn, I'm getting close to the end of my time at Bonfire, apparently. Clink, blah, 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 not my work, you know? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll see.
The only problem is if we ever become like PewDiePie level, you know, one day, off of the back of Pokemon videos and strange random retrospectives, the blank fee has the legal right to use my picture for the rest of my life, which was part of the contract.
Yeah.
They can't like make
PewDiePie used to work here.
They can't make claim to our videos, but they could like Photoshop my ass onto a picture of a guy doing plumbing, you know? That's something they can do.
Yeah.
They can be like, this is like literally what he used to do here, and he didn't just sit in the office slubbing around writing YouTube videos all day.
Like, I need to write Puyo Puyo and Legend of Zelda, but I've been on a Pokemon roll.
Yeah,
I'm getting there.
You're done with everything Pokemon? You just gotta write and edit and record?
Yeah, I'm writing.
Did you finish the manga and everything?
No, I haven't read the manga yet, but the remake mangas are only 30 chapters, or like 40 maybe, so.
Are you gonna take a sampling of the Hoenn era anime?
No.
Oh no, you talk about the anime all you want to talk about it for the... I might do the anime eventually. I don't think I'll go past like... I don't think I'll go to the point.
I mean,
where
the
they
problem with
switch
the anime
actors.
is the anime is an adaptation in the loosest sense that it year to year they change it so it takes place in the new region the game does, and otherwise it's just completely different every single way and basically unrelated. And they'll like steal some of the character designs and use them in entirely different ways from they're used in the game. And they'll ignore whatever story the game has.
I'm definitely
like the Ruby
whenever
Sapphire.
I roll the 4Kids anime, I'll definitely do the fucking 4Kids run. I'm not going past the 4Kids run of the Pokemon stuff, but I'm probably just gonna do the week to week because I love the 4Kids show. It's so bad that it's become good because like there's nothing special about the okay anime that is Pokemon, but 4K's unhinged adaptation of said unhinged anime because. The first couple seasons were unhinged. 4Kids made it more unhinged.
Gen 1's a pretty decent Monster of the Week show.
Yeah, I also love.
Like
I do love my Monster of the Week. Once it became a fucking like Naruto, basically, where it's like, can you power up enough to fucking defeat the Elite Four? Which was kind of the original show, but not really either.
I mean,
not really the original.
The original show kind of went all over the place, where they'd be like
episodes where it'd be like 2-episode gym arc, but for the most part, it was just like.
For the most part, it'd be like they go to a temple and they meet a Ninetales that happens to be a ghost, and it's like a ghost story.
The Ninetales has 18 tails.
And then
why Ninetales? And the Ninetales is
like
evil, but then the Ninetales becomes friends with them.
The episode where the Ghastly fucking kills Ash. Ash fucking dies.
I got killed. I'm a ghost now. Yeah, no, that's the shit I want to review. I don't really care to review. Because, like, yeah, when it hit Hoenn, that's when it started, like, not really taking itself serious per se, but too serious. It became more attempting to be a fucking shonen anime.
I think I said it in my Gen 1 video where I did briefly talk about the anime.
It's the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! After GX, it really started... I mean, 5Ds is
awesome.
crazy. 5Ds is off the... But after 5Ds, it became really boring. Because I haven't seen much of past 5Ds. I've only seen probably like 5 episodes of post 5Ds Yu-Gi-Oh! But
I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Always gets... The problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series eventually go off the rails and get nuts. Like, Arc 5 eventually becomes a fucking...
Once they get bored
Spider-Verse.
of doing normal Yu-Gi-Oh!
They get bored of doing normal Yu-Gi-Oh! And then Arc 5 becomes Yu-Gi-Oh! Spider-Verse, where all the old characters come from alternate dimensions. And
yeah, I like how they do have to come from alternate dimensions or like the past or whatever.
Well, yeah, because they're all fucking dead.
Yeah, well, Yu-Gi-Oh! is
Of old age.
Weird, man.
But yeah, then there's like a dimension war where all the different dimensions are a different type of summoning. And they all have...
What series does this happen in?
Arc 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that sounds like some shit Arc 5 would do. Because Arc 5's the one that came out when we were in college, right? Like, it came out in like 2018.
Yeah, it's the pendulum summoning one.
So, like, Kaiba and all them came back and it's Spider-Verse?
Not Kaiba, a bunch of GX characters did. I actually, like, avoided using the Duel Monsters characters, I assume because they probably would have had to pay Takahashi more for, like, licensing or something? I don't know. Because Takahashi didn't create the GX characters, and all the GX characters.
So he just did it through the original show, and then he said, "I'm done," but they still owned some level of rights. So if they paid him some minute royalties, they could just start.
Oh, he was rich as hell.
No, I'm sure he was, but I mean, like, they didn't have to pay him the same as using the characters he actually had a hand in making.
I would assume that's the case. Otherwise, he might have. Because I know that he would occasionally, like. There was a Dark Magician card, or a Dark Magician Girl card he drew, and he was like, "You guys are gonna censor this if you bring it to America, so just don't bother." And we never got that card. So he might have just been like, "I'd rather you don't put Yugi in this, but you can do whatever with the GX characters and the 5Ds characters."
Did he have anything to do with GX, or did he leave, and that's why they made GX
I think
or something?
he like did the story outline for the GX manga, which is slightly different from GX, and he did the character designs for GX, but I don't think he wrote the overall story.
And after that, he didn't really have much to do with it. I did like when they did Yu-Gi-Oh! Tron.
I mean, he was always coming along, like...
You know what movie I'm excited for next year?
He would do card art every once in a while.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Yu-Gi-Oh! Which... If they have a box set of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, Duel Monsters, I'd do that. I'd do GX too, because it'd be funny being like, they canceled this in America, so we don't really have Season 3, but...
Yeah, Season 3 goes really off the fucking rails in 5Ds.
I like how they were just too slow, but they wanted to start introducing 5D stuff in America, so they just decided not to finish the show.
Well, GX, they also...
they kind of soft finished it.
They also...
I know Yugi showed up and was like, "Duel me, Jaden."
They also explicitly didn't want to air Season 3 because Season 3 is like fucking weird and dark. Yeah. It's like, it goes back to the Duel Monsters days for a little bit. Where the evil space tranny card that is in love with Jaden tries to rape him and takes over the world and possesses everyone. And
you should review the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime one day. I'll watch it with
5Ds also gets really weird and dark at the end, which is funny. Actually, 5Ds basically starts.
Are you still doing that One Piece video? Or?
Yeah, it's coming at some point. I have to write it, but it's coming.
Sure.
I do like the One Piece live action. I'll probably watch it again at some point for the video.
I've been so busy, I haven't barely listened to my Star Wars book. I keep just lazying out on it, but I'm about halfway through the second book, and the second book of of the fucking Thrawn trilogy is even better, to be honest. Everyone talks about Heir to the Empire because I imagine lots of people read Heir to the Empire as a curiosity read, but didn't want to read 3,000-page novels and got bored. Because it's like the audiobooks to read the Heir to the Empire trilogy or the Thrawn trilogy audiobooks, it's like fucking 40 hours of book between the three. But he also made a trilogy of Thrawn trilogies, and then Disney's like, well, those aren't canon anymore, but you can come back and do whatever you want with Thrawn if you want to make more, so we can introduce them in some TV shows or whatever down the line in Rebels. And he's like, okay. So then he did a Thrawn
Is this a-
canon
yeah.
origin trilogy.
Yes, it is. But I
A
guess we'll kill
canon
this one.
Thrawn trilogy that basically replaces the original Thrawn trilogy in actual canon. And then a second canon Thrawn trilogy that replaces the second canon Thrawn trilogy. But he doesn't have a third canon Thrawn trilogy. So in all, he's written 18 Thrawn books. I don't think I'm going to do them all. I think I'll do the Thrawn trilogy, then maybe do the other ones later, possibly, but maybe not.
At some point, I'm gonna have to rewatch Saw X, Halloween Kills, or whatever the fuck the new.
Because
Halloween
I
movie is
think
called.
before I do the third Thrawn,
Oh, wait.
I think before I do the third Thrawn trilogy book, I'm gonna read the next book I bought, which is a fairly new Disney book that, because I get my Audible credit, and my Audible credit costs $15 a month, but that includes my 30% across the board Audible discount for $15 a month, which is a decent deal. But then whenever I get my credit, I don't want to use it on a cheap book, so I just see whatever the newest Star Wars novel is, unless I had something in mind. Last month I did, I did the Thrawn, like, Heir to the Empire, like, super deluxe version, which wasn't even worth it. There's a couple, like, 3-hour Star Wars novels that I might do here and there.
Come on, let's go.
That might be the next
Approach
play,
the
honestly,
capture yourself.
so I can finish the Thrawn trilogy quicker. I'm hoping I think my Star Wars playlist is starting to take off more, because I got a bunch of subscribers from the Star Wars. I think we got like 10 subs from it, which isn't bad for a non-massive video. I mean, it's a pretty big video for us, but it's not like Pokemon, which is crazy for us.
Okay, nothing to find in New York North Side.
Alright, let's do it.
Wait, is that for all of this? Hold on, one more second.
Then I guess once DC's
cool.
done, I gotta decide if I want to do the DC movies or the serials. I feel like if I do the standard DC movies first, the serials will never happen. And I feel like I guess that's essential. Because I can clickbait it like something like the 1940s DCEU.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know how many people are going to want to watch me say this movie is a racist movie about Batman. And this is a racist movie about Superman. And this is a movie... Because I can't imagine Congo Bill isn't super racist, so I'm kind of excited to actually see that one. I don't imagine the 1941 Congo Bill movie turned out in great taste as of 2024.
I would imagine that.
So I'm excited to watch Congo Bill. Black Hawks is probably pretty boring, because I bet you it's just a really shitty 1940 movie about shitty looking model airplanes flying at each other for 4 hours. But I guess that is at some point gonna happen.
This one's out.
Yeah, once I'm done with Pokemon, at some point I have to rewatch Saw X. I have to rewatch the new Halloween movie, and I guess I'll probably rewatch live action One Piece at some point.
Yeah, I guess once
We have
the
Netflix to leech off of whoever the fuck's Netflix, Corey's Netflix.
Corey's
someone's
Netflix,
Netflix. I don't know.
Corey uses my Amazon Prime, but the deal is that I could use her Netflix for eternity. Although she pays for the people can leech off my Netflix account subscription, which is kind of worth it because her brother and 3 sisters use her Netflix, and then their respective families of like 10 each, because they each have a fucking absurd amount of kids. And then
Who's next?
her
Really
parents,
just gotta spread the love.
and then me. So there's probably like 40 people that use that Netflix account, man. That fucking Netflix account's a herpes-ridden fucking herpes-ridden thing, and up to 5 people can watch it at once. And she has the no questions asked Netflix subscription where you can still account share.
Well, at least that means I can rewatch live action One Piece for a video on it at some point.
Yeah.
I like the live action One Piece, and I will be talking about it. I should probably watch some amount of the anime, but I don't really want to, because it's bad.
I guess you can add that. That can be the second video in our manga retrospective series.
Yeah, after the Hellsing video I made like 6 years ago.
Hellsing actually is really good for
Right,
what
yeah,
it is. It's at like 500 views or something.
Yeah.
Today, 500 views isn't incredibly uncommon for a standard video, but at the time, that video was balling.
Yep. I don't know why, but literally just 8 minutes of this is a pretty cool manga with cool fights.
Yeah. Well,
which is true. That's,
I added our video games to movies videos back to the thing. You can watch. We can watch the video that started it all. Our 5-minute review of the Street Fighter movie and how it compares to the Street Fighter game.
yep.
We must not have had a lot to say if we got it done in 5 minutes. I don't think I could even begin to like possibly
should
tackle
redo
such a thing.
You guys look like the
Oh,
cast of a
Deadpool.
really bad sitcom. The name's Deadpool. Me? I'm fine. Close.
Dude, I love Deadpool, bro. He's sexy.
He's funny. Time to murder Deadpool, I guess.
Come on, bitch.
His health regen,
Sorry about that.
wherever he is.
So we just gotta kill him real fast.
I guess.
What if he has? Oh yeah, that's the trick. Is just kill Deadpool real fast.
Yeah, that's usually how you deal with health regen.
Oh yeah, no, he's pretty easy. Our
Presumably
strategy
he'll
of
drop something
absurdly
good.
strong attacks made that bullet sponge go down in like 4 hits.
Alright, so we'll ignore the sewers north for a minute.
But he actually might be good because it does see me as regen and teleport still.
I would be surprised if he didn't have regen until he has 1 power.
Yeah, but teleport.
That's it.
I don't really know if he can teleport.
Let's keep moving.
He's also,
Actually, I've
presumably, he's a ranged character as
I've
well.
read like 10 Deadpool comics. At one point, he had Deadpool and Deadpool Core. I'm sure he has a lot more series now.
Core.
Deadpool Core was him, Lady Deadpool, Headpool, and Dogpool, and then Kidpool.
Headpool?
But I think they're gonna do it. It's just a decapitated head from one of the universes of Deadpool, and they carry around an exceedingly obnoxious head. Can you actually imagine? The problem with the Deadpool core is that Deadpool is bouncing off of 5 other Deadpools.
Yeah, you don't
Which
get a
make him
single
like
second of relief. You don't have a straight man.
No, you don't have a single straight man. Well, occasionally they'd team up and he'd like fuck Lady Death, and then Lady Death would be like, "You got me pregnant, Deadpool," and he'd be like, "Wowzer, me!" And then he'd like try to kill her with a coat hanger or something. I'd be like, "This is humor in here."
Deadpool really was the original Rick and Morty.
The problem is Deadpool's only as funny as their creator, and oftentimes,
So not at all.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's the issue. Is a lot of these comic nerds don't actually make particularly funny humor.
Yeah, but he says chimichanga. Hashtag relatable. Bro, have you ever had a chimichanga?
I like how Rob Liefeld just created a Deadshot ripoff and then not Deadshot, Deathstroke. 100%.
And
Slade
he became
Wilson.
Reddit.
Slade
He became
Wilson's
the
the name of,
personification of Reddit.
yeah. He's like somewhat of a like he's basically just Deathstroke but made some jokes. To the point his name is Slade Wilson and Deadshot's name is Wade Wilson.
Energy? Oh, that's me. 40 max energy, holy shit.
No, the energy's weird because it gives you based on the actual number because the number is misleading and not your actual full combat percent. So I think that's probably 8 points based on how the sub-point system works.
I know, but still. It's pretty good.
I like
The
how
more the
fucking
merrier.
weird this game is, yeah. I mean, they give you a fucking... This game just loves upgrading the fuck out of you. That's one game. That's one thing, though.
Yeah, I didn't include that in Shrek 2.
Yeah, man. Trick 2 is just easy by virtue. You didn't have to do a bunch of random shit to become overpowered. You just were. This game is a lot longer than the first game. We're at 15 hours already. I think we finished the first in 12.
Yeah,
I guess that's fine.
we're getting pretty
It's
close to
probably
the end
like-
now.
Probably like 5 hours more because I imagine
We've
we
also had to
probably
be a
have,
lot more thorough to look for Iron Man beacons and shit.
Yeah, I suppose the
Danger Room.
well,
has
also
had
it's just a
some
lot
too.
more fucking mazy than the first game from a level design standpoint.
That's true, and all the levels link into each other really fucking weird, like.
Yeah.
Oi. Oi, oi. More sewers. My favorite. That's not a real door. That's a real door, but I don't think we should go there yet.
I do like that Walmart got bought out. Walmart's DVD section is just rented out by some media creation company that puts out like a fucking ton of DVD box sets.
Huh.
I went there and it's like the DVD section's like twice as good as it used to be, and Walmart was always loaded with DVDs. They also got the Sony and a bunch of other companies. Amazon lost their exclusive rights to a bunch of steel, or Best Buy, I mean, lost a bunch of their exclusive rights to some of the steelbooks, so now you can, it's really common to get a bunch of steelbooks that used to be pretty expensive. Especially Sony. Sony's just like, we'll reprint them. So now you can get like the Spider-Man No Way Home steelbook and Across the Spider-Verse, which used to be like a $300 steelbook.
That's wild.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not rare anymore. And honestly, I like steelbooks, and I still will like them if I can find them in good condition used, but I stopped ordering them online because they come dented half the time.
Yeah, the curse of online shipping.
Yeah, I mean, eBay is honestly the safest way to buy like video games because Amazon does not fucking care. They're gonna put that shit in a unpadded mailer.
Yep.
Unpadded bubble mailer with an excess of space, so the Amazon guy
put
has
it in a box with your 40 pounds of cat litter for some reason.
Yeah, that was fucking on the bottom, you know. This side up, they didn't even bother to put it on top or Ratchet and Clank. That was fucking weird.
That was epic.
Yeah.
That was really cool of them.
I did get my Transformers Super God Master Force in one piece. It'll be a long time before I watch the Japanese Transformers. I'm gonna have to pirate Victory unless I get really lucky and someone somehow broke up the set into 3 pieces. But the fact that Screen Factory's like, or Shout Factory's like, Transformers Super God Master Force didn't sell enough. Because people watch Headmasters as a curiosity, but it's a hard sell to sell 100 episodes of exclusive Japanese Transformers G1 content. There's more exclusive Japanese G1 content than there is G1 content for the country that actually developed the cartoon, because apparently Japanese people had a fascination with it in the 80s or something. I guess it just fit in well with like Gundam and shit.
Yeah, but
which is weird because now Transformers is just American Gundam.
Kind of.
Japanese people don't care about it.
Kind of nuts. Gonna have to do a little backtracking to check that round. Should keep these idiots.
Yes.
I'm about a third of the way done with Batman the Animated Series Season 1, which is cool.
Nice.
Once I finish Season 1, I have to watch the first movie, and then once I finish Season 3, I watch the second and third movie.
This one's out.
And then after that, I watch Batman Beyond. And then after Season 1 of Batman Beyond, I watch Batman Beyond Return of the Joker.
The Joker, baby.
But before I watch Season 3 of Batman the Animated Series, I have to take a pit stop to watch 3 seasons of Superman the Animated Series. It gets really convoluted once Black Lightning, Batman Beyond, and Project Zeta run all at once. Because the core shows always ran one at a time. But during Batman Beyond, apparently it was popular enough, but Batman Beyond also wasn't enough to carry the whole thing. So you also have Static Shock and Project Zeta.
Yeah.
Which is wholly original characters, none of whom actually really ever went to the comics.
Yep.
Zeta is basically had 2 seasons of a TV show. He's owned by DC, and he's briefly referenced in like Infinite Crisis like 15 years ago, and pretty much never ever mentioned again in the comics.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. The problem is,
I don't know anything
when are you
about
gonna
Project Zeta, but I remember Static Shock.
I remember watching Project Zeta as a kid. I just never realized it was a show even until I started doing research for this video series. I didn't realize it was related. I guess I never paid attention because I've also watched all of Batman Beyond, and when Zeta showed up, I just never put 2 and 2 together. I don't really think there was much involvement. I think it was something where like Kids WB was like, this Zeta would make a good spin-off, and they're like,
Yeah,
okay,
this seems
do
too
whatever.
correct.
Because I don't think Bruce Timm or Paul Dini, who were involved in that stuff, was anything other than like, okay, we'll take the free money type producers on the show. They might have even just had a creative credit, but for some reason, Kids WB is like, this Project Zeta. This is gonna be big. So it's a spin-off to Batman the Animated Series, which is a spin-off, or Batman Beyond, which is a spin-off of Batman the Animated Series. One which made such a small impact that out of the thousands of monthly comics a year, no one ever thought it necessary to dig up the old Project Zeta wells. I mean, Batman Beyond's probably had like 100 issues of comic books since just like the Batman Beyond alone.
Can you break this?
I like how, fuck you guys. I like how Batman Beyond's had like 6 fucking adaptions over the years.
Huh.
They always are 6 or 7 like comic series.
I guess.
But it always lasts like 6 months.
Okay, well, I guess we're not supposed to go that way.
And it gets canceled.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, there must be. I like how most of these doors are breakable, and then you'll have a door with the same design and textures, and you think you can break it, but then it's like find some obscure switch. I guess we should probably just run around for the sake of thoroughness. I almost killed
That's
myself.
what we're doing.
I just fucking killed myself because I turned too quick.
Sorry about that. This is some powerful voodoo.
Alright, Gambit.
Almost level 32 in Pokemon.
Sick.
Pokemon Go. Ugh. I'm excited to finish Arkham City. I'm gonna have to do Battlefront 1 and 2.
Yeah. That'll be fun. Good games. Oh, here's a thing, I guess
I've been slow on Arkham City too. I gotta get back to that, but
yeah.
it's not a huge deal. I just haven't been too busy lately, man. But I'll have X-Men Legends 2 to work on next week. probably No Time to Die. Because I'll probably do Wonder Woman 84 next, because I don't really have anything else to do. Then I'll do No Time to Die. I'll probably do this, Snyder Cut, and then No Time to Die in pretty quick succession. Then we'll do Suicide Squad, and I'm gonna have to find a bunch of filler to work on while we watch Peacemaker. Although I'm sure we can probably just grind out Peacemaker in like 2 sessions, because it's a pretty good show.
Yeah, it's definitely not as painful to watch as some shit.
I mean, really, it's probably like, cause what, 8 45-minute episodes or 6 or something like that? I think it's 8.
Something along those lines.
So, it's like a 6-hour show. It's not too bad. It's fucking really good show, too. I'm excited for Creature Commandos, because James Gunn's taking more of a hands-off role on Peacemaker too, but he's directing a couple episodes instead of all the episodes, and then having the main showrunner be someone he trusts who is also going to direct the rest of the episodes that he doesn't do and be involved in story outlines and stuff, which makes sense. I'd be a little worried if he was intending to drop Peacemaker right after Superman Legacy and actually managed to do it in a reasonable time. I guess I'll probably just keep up on DC, on the DCU. I'll just we'll just do drunk views on, I don't know if we'll have to do drunk views on the TV shows, but I'll probably
There's a fucking guy in here who didn't die.
probably review stuff as it comes out on Blu-ray. Wait like 3 or 4 months, and I guess we can double dip. We can drunk view the shows, and then I'll rewatch them for a retrospective a couple months later. Because if I want to do a retrospective, I gotta wait till all the interviews are out and stuff, so I can actually have something to retrospect about in terms of production and stuff. That's why I usually wait till stuff's on 4K. Wait a little while after stuff drops on 4K to review it. Although the only one, like, probably the closest to release date movie I've ever done an actual, like, edited video on is Ant-Man. I didn't care to really review the fucking story behind Ant-Man. I just wanted to roast Ant-Man for 15 minutes.
Yeah, it
That was a great video. That shit
deserved it.
It was one of my funniest videos, and it didn't flop, but it did pretty good. But people were mad. The Marvel fans were still coping at that point.
Yeah, if you made that video now,
If I did that,
everyone would agree with you.
yeah. Yeah. After No Time to Die, my next movie retrospective I think is going to be Empire, and then non-DC movie I should say, and then I want to do Evil Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street. But I'm gonna do Evil Dead and Into the Woods in one, or should I make a mini video on Into the Woods? I guess I'm gonna watch Into the Woods and decide if I'm gonna pair that with Evil Dead. I've never seen Into the Woods. I just know it's on YouTube now, or Daily Motion or some shit. What's Sam Raimi's 50-minute concept for the Evil Dead universe before he did Evil Dead.
And there's also Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Yep. I have the complete series of Ash vs. the Evil Dead. That's why I'm hyped about Walmart, dude, because I bought Ash vs. the Evil Dead season 1 through 3 for like $9.
Okay, level up Storm. I'm gonna see if there's any Danger Room discs here. I see a fucking Danger Room disc or an art book or something.
Art book. I think now that I have my DVDs resorted, I'm gonna make a more comprehensive list of things I potentially want to review. Because I want to review Microwave Massacre. I want to do some shit. Why did I do that? I want to,
Under the statue in the middle of the first hall. Got it.
Maybe I'll do one on all the Bruce Lee movies. Because I did a 5-minute video on Game of Death once. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Not super long. I mostly just thought it was funny that 90% of the movie wasn't filmed with Bruce Lee.
He died.
I I want to do the Dune movies at some point, but I'll probably read or listen to the book, then review the Dune movies.
Oh, here we go.
What is this? Is this
I
like
don't know, some battle gun, it looks like.
okay? Well, XP and it's probably gonna be easy as fuck. So let's do it. Okay. Yeah. They're high level, but they're really not doing much. There's gonna be a lot of potions hanging around, so we can pretty well use potions as needed, it seems. They were really scared we wouldn't be very good by now, so these incredibly easy enemies drop like 3 fucking potions each.
A bunch of fucking crap. Oh, we have to destroy something in this room. These?
Oh, okay.
Okay, sure.
I think we might be able to power it at this point, because they set it up like that was something, and we just did it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to expect out of that, but
I thought they'd be like actual mini bosses that were somewhat of a challenge.
that's what it looked like, because it spawned in 2 of them, and
Did not a cutscene, like a full rendered, but pre-rendered, but it did kind of a cutscene. Yeah, I guess I'll go through my. I guess I'll go through all the movies and see what I want to review still. If Bonfy doesn't give me a job, I'll probably have lots of time. I might just whip out like 3 reviews a week if Bonfy doesn't give me a job offer in time.
yeah, fair enough.
Because if I don't get a job offer by Friday, I don't think they'd hire me back if I didn't sign any contracts and then just took the severance. But that might be what happens if they don't give me a really solid offer. It is kind of hilarious that they're waiting for the last minute.
Let's keep moving. Ain't gonna happen. You sure you want to keep this up?
Come on, yeah. These war droids are tough.
Is this still chapter 4?
Yeah, this is the end of chapter 4.
Okay, I want to make sure that we're in chapter 5. Oh damn, yeah, we're really getting to the end here.
I believe. Oh, focus.
Focus, yeah, that's... Wait, no. Yeah. Yeah, you
Wait.
need to focus.
The danger room disc is out here.
Yeah, I would hop over before these guys start fucking killing themselves. Scarlet Witch's coat? That might be good, because I do believe we have a Scarlet Witch. It's a playable!
That is a character in this game. I'm not allowed to. Oh, I just forgot to spin a scope.
Yes.
Yes. Oh wait, I should look up where the next danger room disc is. After that one. Text. Okay, so it's in the next area, in the room where you destroy the power control panels. Okay. Got it. Hold on a second, I might activate a door. It's right next to an exit. Anything over here? Let's check the other side quick. Okay. There's gonna be fight off guys with the teleporter charges.
Okay.
Chill the fuck out, guy. I have to hold them off for like 30 seconds. And we're done.
I really didn't want to make that one a challenge, did they? Where's the teleporter? Oh, okay, got the teleporter down, I see. We're teleporting to Apocalypse's house, my man. Jean Grey, man. Tower engineering.
In the room where you destroy the power control panels for the prison. Got it. Okay.
Bro, this man needs an interior decorator. He's playing in Apocalypse.
Like, this is what's fashionable in his world.
I liked the prison in the last game where it was fucking Jigsaw's house.
Yeah, with all the fucking corpses strung up on torture racks.
Do you think
Those
Peter Dinklage's
fucking bizarre.
roommate was fucking Jigsaw?
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate
Do you think
that they
Kramer's like, bro, you never do the dishes? And
They
Peter
hashtag
Dinklage is
midget
like, I
wash.
can't reach up to the fucking... I can't reach up to the sink, my brother. How am I supposed to do the dishes? And John Kramer's like, well, why don't you figure it out? And then he like turns his hat around into the Fred Durst mode. He starts singing, goes into his room, and Peter Dinklage is like, turn that shit down. And he's like, I can't hear you over the Limp Biscuit, my brother. Can't hear you over the little limpy biscuit. I'm trying to figure out some plans.
It's just one of those days when you don't
It's
wanna
not
wake
fucking
up.
cheap to run a fucking whole ass saw trap system.
Is this a breakable bar? I don't think so. It's just one of those days.
Why
where you
wasn't
don't
Limp
wanna
Bizkit
wake up.
ever honored by the Academy of fucking musical artists or whatever?
I mean, yeah, it's a shame, but they got something arguably better.
Bro, who the
Which
fuck
is
listens
weird
to Limp
cross
Bizkit?
promotion with the Dreamcast.
Like, what is the Limp Bizkit?
And you can get a Limp Biscuit signed Dreamcast, and on some of them, Fred Durst forgot to take the wrapper off before he signed them, so he just signed the plastic. Really funny.
What
Okay,
was it
can you
like?
punch
They
his
would
door
ship certain ones just like pre-opened by Limp Bizkit.
I don't know. I think they're given away through the fucking Sega magazine or some bullshit.
Okay, but occasionally they would just, like Fred Durst forgot to take off the plastic wrap, and he just.
Yeah, he like they had him.
So it's like
they had him come in.
Have a signed Dreamcast.
They had him come into the warehouse and sign like 500 of them, but like some of them they didn't take the plastic off, so he just signed the plastic.
So you had a choice between a usable Dreamcast or a Dreamcast with a plastic wrap around it with signed by Fred Durst. Or I suppose you could have the signed plastic wrap and a Dreamcast separate, and those were kind of your choices.
Yeah, pretty much. How the fuck do you open this door?
I don't actually fully understand what's going on right now. Do we have to go backwards so I can see?
Oh, wait.
red
Yeah,
mark,
there's a
you know
door
what I'm
here.
saying?
There's a sneaky door.
I wonder if I went to a Fred Durst meet and greet, which I imagine is like $40, if I could just make a
Bring a
comment
Dreamcast.
Yeah, I mean we got two, bro. I don't think there's anyone in the world that wants to sign my Sega Dreamcast more than Limp Bizkit.
I would let
Than Fred Durst.
I'd let Fred Durst scribble all over my fucking Dreamcast.
We should take a game console around to like comic conventions or something and like find the most famous person. Like, what if we had a Dreamcast signed by William Shatner?
You'd be like, what the fuck?
Because William Shatner's like, I'm the only one alive still. My table used to be right next to Leonard Nimoy and fucking
Yeah, go for it.
Adam West. I used to be parked right next to Adam West and Leonard Nimoy at this very convention every year.
Somehow I've outlived everyone else.
Somehow, even though I've been fat for 70 years, like, bro, I don't plan on living half as old as fucking William Shatner's made it. And like I'm not healthy. I'm not a fucking stallion, bro. I'm gonna make it till like 70 at best, which is fine with me. But
So are we supposed to?
like, how? William Shatner is proof that fucking getting ripped doesn't mean nothing, bro. Being healthy. Because you can just eat fucking whatever you want for your whole life, smoke a pack of cigarettes every day.
Yes.
Okay, so apparently we have to go somewhere else to get her out of her little fucking room too. Seems.
Although William Shatner was like a leading man in a totally different generation, you know?
Yeah.
Because he was the leading man in the generation where you could, like, him and John Wayne had it lucky. Back in the day, like, the beer belly sold you as a leading man. You didn't, like, want to actually be, like, fit. These days, you gotta be ripped. It's not fair,
Yeah,
but
these
leading
days
man.
we have super steroids.
People are like female body standards, man. No, there's no female body standards. These days, they're like, yeah, you're fat. You can be the gimmick model because you're still hot and you're not even fat. You just weigh like 180 pounds instead of 130 or 115. You weigh 145.
Yeah,
so you're the
super
fat
steroid.
ass. But like these days, like you gotta be a super steroided male to be. Like William Shatner these days would have to be a super steroided male. Why didn't they get a fucking fat ripped guy who turns into just fat guy to play fucking Captain Kirk in the
That would
fucking
have been more
Calvin
accurate
timeline?
than sexy twink.
That's
Chris
what I'm
Pine.
saying. He used to be fat ripped, and then after like one season, he's like, I'm rich now, and then he just became fat. Because, I mean, the reason that he was fat ripped is because he used to have to ride horses all day or whatever, I'm sure, when he was like an extra on fucking Bonanza or whatever.
Flintlock, yeah.
Flintlock, Gunsmoke, Bonanza. You know, when he was doing those shit,
Miscellaneous Cowboy
popped
shows.
up in fucking Twilight Zone once or twice, like, you know, for those, you don't gotta do anything special. You just be a schlub, but you're gonna get pretty ripped when you ride around on a horse for 20 hours a day for your extra role.
Yeah, but then he
Who
eventually.
booked me this week, agent? They're like, either Gunsmoke or Bonanza, I don't really remember.
What's my role this week? You'll be
Evil
a cowboy.
You'll be a cowboy who comes into town and...
Wasn't I on Flintlock
Bonanza.
2 months ago?
No, that was
Well, yes,
Bonanza.
Shatner, you were.
That was Bonanza 2 months ago. You were on Flintlock 6 months ago, and he's like, I see. He's like, I'm doing my 50th guest spot on Leave It to Beaver? Ah, yes, my favorite show, The Brady Bunch, needs me back on again. Ah, yes, Father Bachelor. One of my favorite shows to act on. I'm playing a Chinese man this week, so I guess I'm gonna have to spend 30 minutes in hair and makeup as they apply me with thick yellow paint for my black and white role.
30.
Be careful, don't get any Sharpie in my eyes as you draw on those lines. And then he got to Star Trek, and they're like, all you gotta do is sit in a chair, because you don't gotta ride a real horse for Star Trek. You just sit on a set, and we're gonna shoot lights at you, and that'll be sci-fi as fuck. And he's like, okay, this is great. I don't have to walk. Now I can go from fat ripped to normal fat. This is great.
Was the Shatner cycle.
Shine the light on my eyes, and I will look to stir.
What do I do in this scene? In this scene, we shine a light from below for dramatic effect.
In this scene, you
talk about how killing black people is wrong.
In this scene, you make out with a hot chick. It's like, normally, I wouldn't say something I don't believe. But in this scene, because I respect you, Gene, I will say killing black people is wrong. I have stern beliefs. But, Gene, since you wrote a character where I can sit in a chair or, at most physically demanding, stand in a corner, I will allow you to allow.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes he had to pretend to pull out a laser gun and shoot it at, like, a fucking guy, a Nazi or something.
I'm so sorry. I made out with you and grabbed your vagina. I was possessed by an evil robot. You know, because it was the 1960s, so people didn't know how to say robot yet. He calls it a robot.
They didn't work to do.
He's like, what is that fucking robot?
Oh, this is a good character.
She's the Black Queen, bro. She's black.
She's the Ebony Queen. What do you want for stats?
Let's do, I should probably do 2 speed, maybe. And 2 strike, my man. Let's get up to 250. At 250, I can start thinking about slowing down.
Tough decisions for me.
Kind of excited to watch No Time to Die again. That's a pretty good movie. I like the fucking Daniel Craig, solid run. Aaron Taylor Johnson, I'm sweating a little bit that was their choice.
We'll see.
They might have picked some boring.
I mean, to be fair,
maybe I'll finally
a lot of
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
A lot of James Bond comes down to the directors too.
It does.
Daniel Craig has a literal 50-50 run.
I mean, he did 5 movies. He has
a literal fucking like.
Nah, I think his run overall is good if you watch it as a cohesive piece. Spectre is definitively the worst,
Spectre's
and Quantum
fucking
of
bad.
Solace. Quantum of Solace is unwatchable unless you watch it as a weirdly paced, completely different edited, extended cut of Casino Royale.
The avant-garde epilogue to Casino Royale.
Because I saw it, but I was a kid, so I didn't understand, like, subtext and didn't understand, like, all the side characters. Like, I couldn't comprehend what they were trying to do with, like, the villains in James Bond. So I didn't really understand what they were going for. But as an adult, I kind of liked Casino Royale.
You mean Quantum of Solace?
Or Quantum of Solace. I'm like, I
everyone
finally
likes
somewhat... Casino Royale is standalone. Quantum of Solace has the issue that it's too reliant. Skyfall has the issue that it's not reliant enough. Because they're like, come on. They're like, come on, we need to, like, dial it back after Quantum of Solace because no one liked this because they don't remember any of the characters or whatever from Casino Royale, which fair. Because, like, 3 years later, they're like, this takes place immediately after, and you literally have better watched Casino Royale 15 minutes ago, otherwise which is such a weird philosophy to make Quantum of Solace is one of the sequels that is so contingent on the first movie. Not that a lot of sequels aren't, but like it is one of the most. It is one of the most like I'm never gonna pop Quantum of Solace on unless I'm marathoning the whole series. But if you watch it in the marathon of the whole series, it's pretty good. But 100% contingent on the fact that you watch it immediately, seconds after. Basically, Quantum of Solace is like the fucking DLC expansion to Casino Royale. It's not a sequel, it's a DLC expansion pack in video games.
Also, it's got like that weird fucking... Like the story of that movie is like some guy creates an artificial water storage and hoards water bottles, but also that's like barely relevant to the overall.
With oil and this and that. I mean, he had to have
that stuff's like not all that relevant to the actual movie. No,
because the actual villain's in the background while Mr. White takes up like as much screen time as him. And then he kills Mr. White in that movie, and then
the
James
Mr. White
shit gets paid
off
pretends
in fucking Spectre.
He pretends, and then no, because he meets Madeline, so No Time to Die and Spectre are both.
Room to the right of the extraction point has another danger disc. Okay.
That is the one thing. No Time to Die, to do a proper retrospective, I probably need to rewatch all 5 Daniel Craig films.
Yeah, it's weird that
Aaron Taylor Johnson, I feel like they're gonna go back to more of a anthology style Bond for Aaron Taylor Johnson. I think
probably.
Because saying another interconnected story, it's like you have to find
an
something
interconnected story that ends in
instead.
James Bond killing himself in a really convoluted and stupid way.
I like No Time to Die. I fuck with it.
I like parts of No Time to Die, but I think like I'm definitely not as invested in it. And when James Bond gets infected with nanomachines from an autistic guy and then says, "Well, I guess I'm dead," it feels really fucking weird to me as someone who has seen all of the Daniel Craig movies once, 5 years apart from each other, and I'm like, okay, I guess.
Yeah. It kind of makes sense. Daniel Craig's movies are...
Like, I understand the payoff. That,
here's your options
like,
for Daniel Craig's movies. Casino Royale is a good one-off. Skyfall is a good one-off. And then, otherwise, you for No Time to Die, Spectre, or
the other movies are good, but you need to watch all of them in a row, otherwise.
You literally have to watch all 5. Actually, you really could, honestly, in a marathon, even though Skyfall, I don't think Skyfall is the best standalone. I think Casino Royale is 100 times better than... Casino Royale is probably my favorite Bond film. It's actually a legitimately really good standalone film. With that said, Skyfall's a decent standalone, but it is the only other James Bond movie in the Daniel Craig era you can watch without directly needing intimate knowledge. Like, if you don't pay huge attention and get super invested in the James Bond story, you're not gonna have a good time watching.
Quantum of Solace is a lore movie about Mr. White, a character I didn't fucking remember.
Yeah, because Mr. White is just a guy who kind of orchestrated Casino Royale.
And then it's even more confusing because the whole fucking plot of Spectre, like a good portion of Spectre is about Mr. White.
And No Time to Die is about James Bond grappling with the fact that he got Mr. White's daughter pregnant.
But then when Mr. White reappears in Spectre, he has like a beard and he looks weird. Or whoever the fuck that is. Who's that guy? Who's the guy with the beard in Spectre?
Oh, no,
that guy's like another fucking Casino Royale character I didn't remember.
No, but I think that was Mr. White. I don't fucking remember right now. It's a lot to remember. I watched all 4 of them in a row like months before I saw No Time to Die. So it worked well for me. And that's part of the problem with reviewing No Time to Die is I probably should maybe put off No Time to Die until I have more time.
Probably.
Not that I don't have time, but because I've been so busy at work, I'm I've been behind on making videos. So I might actually want to put it off until I have time to like do a weekend where I can binge all of them at once, because that's going to probably give me the best results in reviewing No Time to Die. I think I could do No Time to Die pretty well, but I feel like I'm going to have...
resistant motherfuckers.
I feel like there's going to be a fair amount of shit I'll just miss if I don't watch all 5 movies in a row.
Yeah.
Because yes, the Daniel Craig era was a era that took 15 years to complete because it took so long between each film. But they are also so incredibly interconnected.
Spectre looks nice at least. Fucking
What I think they
stupid
should do
bad
with Aaron
movie,
Taylor
but it looks
Johnson
nice.
is they should just... I don't want him to be like fully stupid, but like I'd be fine if they like...
If Aaron Taylor Johnson got to be our generation's fucking...
I don't think... based on Aaron Taylor Johnson, I think they're going Timothy Dalton.
Yeah.
Totally anthology, but a little more serious. Because I don't think you can go back to like a Roger Moore level campy. At least not yet.
Fuck is
I don't think it'll happen for a while.
Cool. For experience points.
I don't think like full like giggle while you watch, not serious at all escapism really works with our generation.
No.
Because we've been through some bullshit lately. And just
It's a shame because
world governments have all been working together to make some...
I find the Pierce Brosnan movies very funny.
I feel like they could go, I feel like they're going to go somewhere between Pierce Brosnan and Timothy Dalton, and I don't think they're going to do like a super like forced to be interconnected movie. Like I don't think they're going to do the Daniel Craig super interconnected.
No, we're definitely not going to get that.
Because it divided the fan base a lot, because like some people who are autistic about James Bond, like I am, liked the stuff, but like general audiences watch No Time to Die and is like, what the actual fucking hell is going on right now?
That was me.
And people who watched the movie 5 years apart and didn't want to study the first 5 Daniel Craig movies were like, what is going on? Because it's a very good 5-movie arc if you watch them all in very quick succession. But like, if I watch because Spectre, the reason I like think Spectre is okay is because it's a decent movie that is hampered by the fact that it's a lore movie.
It looks nice.
Quantum of Solace, Spectre, and No Time to Die are all lore movies in a series that has traditionally not required much lore. You have to understand the idea of James Bond, which cultural osmosis usually fills in. So any movie in the James Bond series, besides the Daniel Craig movies, can
there's
be
like
the first
2
Bond
movies
movie.
that there's like 2 movies that vaguely require you to know that his wife died at one point, but all those movies also have him blatantly explain that his wife got assassinated. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's like, yeah, but even those movies are just like, let's do a weird. What if we did like a scene where he's really mad at Blofeld because he killed his wife years ago? But we don't have the legal rights to Blofeld right now because he was introduced in Thunderball. So a guy who vaguely looks like Blofeld but is not named or seen fully is thrown out of a helicopter as a way to write Blofeld out of the overarching narrative.
Yep.
That happened in Spy Who Loved... No, I don't think it's Spy Who
No,
Loved...
it's at the...
One of the random fucking Roger Moore
I watched
movies.
it with you. It's one of the... It's the one where... He's in the car with the redneck guy, and they go on the spinning wheel.
Oh, yeah, that was...
It's not the one with
That was the
Africans.
5th Roger Moore, because the 6th one they also brought back Redneck Guy.
I think it's the one. It's the one where Christopher Walken is the villain. I think.
Oh, with the blimp and the black lady?
I think so.
Where his lover's like the weird, like, muscled up black lady who he's like
Yeah,
wrestling with, and then he
and then-
bangs her or something, and then she stops being a villain and kills Christopher Walken.
And then at the end, they're on the.
And he's on the
Golden Gate
horse
Bridge.
ranch too in that one, right? I
I
can't
think
remember
so.
which one that is.
It's
Because they're on that movie's weird because he kills Blofeld, who's legally distinct enough from Blofeld and seen from far enough away and not mentioned by name. But he says, my wife was killed by a very evil man, and then he says the evil man has pulled up in the helicopter right now for some reason, so I'm gonna throw him out of a helicopter, then cheekily smile. Yeah. George I like how some of the best James Bond movies were made by the people who had the least chance. George Lazenby had one of the best early Bond script, had the best early Bond script in On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I quit because I'm too cool for James Bond.
Yeah.
I also like how Sean Connery quit James Bond 3 times because he kept being too cool for James Bond.
Wait, this is the room to the...
But he always
somewhere in
came back.
this room there's a danger disc.
He's like, sometimes money can convince a man to become James Bond again. It's like, bro, it's so fucking true.
Yeah, and then his dentist brother can play a parody of James Bond.
That was a fucking weird movie. Undercover Brother. No, Undercover Brother is something different. Operation Kid Brother. Okay, Connery. I like how they couldn't tell, but they're like, please watch it. I also like how they hired all of the side characters from James Bond to reprise their roles with all unnamed characters who basically...
Room to the
reprise their
right
roles.
of the extraction points.
You gotta love that.
I think it's in this room. Did we accidentally pick it up and skip through it? I don't see a danger on disc. That's the extraction point.
Wait,
Is it in this box? Oh, wait. I bet it's back here.
Oh, well, no. Here. Well, wait, yeah, here it is. Okay. Hi, buddy Curtis. What are you doing here, pal? You just want to... Just the boys right now? Curtis decided the only boys are allowed on this couch and none of his sisters.
That's a good boy, Curtis.
Or his cousin, Jacko. Jacko's his cousin, and Maya and Luna are his sisters in different ways.
Luna's his
Maya
wife.
is his biological sister. Luna is his sister wife. No, he has a sister wife, and he has a sister, a litter sister. That is Curtis's breakdown. He's got a litter sister cousin, and he's got a sister wife. You don't understand Curtis's life and all the nuances that come with being Curtis.
Yeah, I like Pierce Brosnan. They should do a Pierce Brosnan style movie.
The problem is Pierce Brosnan had one good movie, and because GoldenEye's legitimately good, and then he made 3 really fucking terrible movies.
Yeah, but they like can't be fun.
It's not his fault, really, kind of, but
I think they're fun for being proto Furious Sevens.
Yeah. I want to
Like,
get
I know
all the
people-
other James
I know
Bond
people
movies
meme
I
on-
don't own on.
I know people meme on James Bond windsurfing a tidal wave from a fucking iceberg exploding, but it's epic and funny.
I want to get all the James Bond movies physically. The problem is, see, I can get in those box sets. In the box set I have, I can get all 3. I can get all 3 of those box sets, and then I'd have all 3
I
of
should
them. But
make
the
sure
box
it's not
sets are
like
more
extra.
expensive than just buying the Blu-ray. But I kind of like the old DVD box sets because there's more personality than let's shove 24 Blu-rays in a box set. That's no fun.
Okay.
I'd rather get the shitty DVDs because I already have them all in 4K on Vudu. So I'd rather get the DVDs that are fun and cool and have
hey,
cool
it's
box
Beast.
sets. Oh my
We
God,
saved them.
Curtis.
And Sabretooth. We saved them.
We saved our
And they're
friends,
good.
dude.
Good. Remember when
Hi,
Beast was
boy.
playable in the first game?
Yeah, this game cut some random characters, which is sort of odd.
I mean, they wanted to make Beast a story character, I guess, so it's whatever.
Yeah, I guess he's story essential, but I'm shocked he's not unlockable at the end.
It is kind of weird that he's not, but I guess like in New Game Plus, he
Because
was.
it's not like Wolverine or Cyclops are really changed that much from the first game. So
I was
why
gonna
not
say,
just make
I was
them?
gonna say in New Game Plus it'd be weird to rescue Beast as Beast, but you'd also have to kill Deadpool.
No,
as
but in
Deadpool.
New Game Plus, all the enemies are still there, but you can just walk around the empty halls. There's no like story to it. That's how it was in Ultimate Alliance.
Oh,
at
that's
least.
probably true.
There's no story. You just walk. The level
Yeah,
is
this guy's
100%
energy
the
resistant.
same, but there's no bosses and no.
This guy here is energy resistant. We should probably.
Let's keep moving.
Alright, if anybody needs to heal energy or health, now's the time.
Oh fuck!
What happened?
There's
Oh.
some items on the ground that just cut us ahead to fight an Archangel. Well, whatever. It's not like we don't have a fucking
Is
whole
there like
box full of
anybody
gear.
during this fight? Because like, I don't even know where they're gonna put these last Iron Man cubes. Is there just like one more Iron Man beacon, or are there 4 still in this level?
This isn't. We're still in Act 4. This is the end of Act 4. There's one dungeon in Act 5, and then there's the boss fight, and the dungeon has all the fucking shit. Okay, so we're kind of stomping Archangel, even though he's kind of an asshole.
I mean, he launches you away, but he doesn't do any fucking damage. Oh, maybe he'll heal, or he's just...
I don't think he's gonna heal. I think we just have to fight fucking minions for like 2 minutes.
Probably not even 2 minutes. You probably just gotta kill these 4 guys, and he's like, I'm gonna head back in here. Yeah, no. Second sale made it so you can only buy 10 items at a time, because I think their prices are... Their business model is just sell everything at such absurdly low prices with buy 3 get 1 free sales that they're scared people will resell, so they've made it so you can buy 10 things a week. So I don't know. I haven't decided if I want to buy the James Bond movies. I don't know physically. If I want to just buy the other 2 volumes of the box set, or if I want to actually...
Do we have to like break this cage he's in? No, I don't think so. I think we just fight guys. Okay.
Leave the teleporter arms alone. Sorry.
Oh wait, leave the teleporter arms alone. Do we have to break these things? Oh yeah, okay, I found them.
Leave the teleporter arms alone.
Okay, there's like these blue electricity things we have to destroy. I mean, we can farm these guys as we go, but
What do you think
just
you're
destroy
doing?
this shit.
Keep back from that teleporter arm.
They're like weird blue things. I don't think this is one of them.
Keep back from that teleporter arm.
I do like how
there's one.
Oh yeah, there's one. There we go. There should probably be a couple more. Oh, there's a bunch of money on the ground. Take that.
What do you think you're doing? Keep back from that teleporter arm. What do you think you're doing? Keep back from that teleporter arm.
Yeah, there's some interesting characters on the Ultimate Alliance roster. I don't know who we'll go with.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to look through and decide.
Yeah,
I mean, I just know the characters well enough. I don't know if they're physical or not. We'll have to look at
the 360 version has Moon Knight, who you could play as on the PS2 with a glitch.
Isn't it Moon Knight and someone else?
I don't remember. There's exclusives on every version. Because I think Black Panther is PS2 exclusive, or Blade is.
I think everybody on the console ports is in the Xbox. And then there's some that are PSP exclusive, but PSP doesn't have all the characters on the console.
And this game has PS... This game... This... X-Men Legends 2 has a couple PC exclusive characters, because the PC version came out way later.
Whatever.
So the PC version has like Pyro and Sabretooth, I think, or something like that. Which is fine. I guess you can just mention those characters kind of offhandedly.
Yeah.
The
I don't really talk about all the bosses super in depth except for the main bosses.
Where's the last teleporter arm?
Leave the teleporter arms alone.
No.
Trying to not, but. My buddy Curtis.
Leave the teleporter arms alone.
Maybe the teleporter arms are like on this thing? Like you have to...
Oh,
we're stupid. Okay. Nice. I guess we should have figured that they'd be attached to the teleporter. I do like how the enemies he spawns are level 30, so they're like substantially weaker than us and can't hurt us in the slightest.
What do you think you're doing? Keep back from that teleporter.
Alright, Archangel, let's get back to it.
That beam will destroy us all. Infinite, where are you? Don't let the teleporter beam reach me.
Okay, so I guess we have to lure the beam over to him.
Let's keep moving. That beam will destroy us all.
Oh, I see. Okay, we have to lure the beam over to him to teleport him back down here. Yep. Okay. Nope. Now we're over here. So the teleporter beam. Just come this way. We just need to ignore these guys, or this is never gonna fucking end. Nope. No, no, no! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Fuck off! Okay, wait, I have an idea. Storm? Yeah, follow me, come on. That's good. Come on.
Stay clear of the
Come on. Yeah, hit him.
What?
Okay. Oh, no, it worked, It's down here. Oh, now he's back up in another spot. Okay.
What the fuck?
I mean, we got past one phase, so I guess I'll just fly around the storm and... God fucking damn it. Okay, I think if we destroy the thing he stands on, it's probably easier to do. Nope. You fucking cumsucker. This is not the one.
Infinite, where are you? Don't let the teleporter beam reach me.
Cool. That's fine. Oh, teleported us to the right spot. Cool. Come on, Angel. Let's... No, 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 no. Come on. Yeah. One more. Or maybe two more, but we're almost there.
Infinite, I command you, keep the teleporter beam away from me.
Angel, chill out, man. Just gotta stand behind this thing. Come on. Come on. There we go. One more?
Infinite, I command you, keep the teleporter beam away from me.
God fucking damn it. Alright, doesn't know what motherfuckers. Level 30 will give us 2 experience.
I was trying to ignore him, but fucking goddamn.
Come on. Come on.
You leave me no choice but to destroy you.
Alright, now we can kill this motherfucker. Get out of here. I don't care if we get teleported anymore. That's fine. Where are you? Come on.
Slightly
Come on down,
useless.
motherfucker. You can jump up to him and attack him, probably. Although I'd be pretty decent with my fucking lasers, so it's not that important. Nope, don't want to get teleported. Rather not. Angel, come on. Come on, my man. It's time to chill out, buddy. Go chill out and you fucking die.
Ah, piss.
Magneto's hammer. Cool. Find an item to drop. About this. It will level us up. Drop something. +2 per strike. Angel. Nothing personal, kid. That doesn't feel right. But I can go back and collect these items. Oh, at least I can get that one. Can't get this item.
What's going on here? Where am I? Cease your struggles. Restraints are composed of adamantium, a metal which even your elephantine strength cannot break. I'm gonna paint this whole room with your blood! Though limited, your vocabulary is certainly colorful. You can't do this! You're next man! You're next man! I am... was an X-Man.
Having second thoughts, Beast?
No, not at all.
What of the Nexus? How soon until it is functional?
Syncing 4 genomes is no small feat. The energy generated by infusing these 4 mutant genes is far greater than had been guessed. Perhaps even more than you could cope with.
You underestimate me, Beast. Once I wield the power of the 4, I will be invincible. None will stand in my way, and I will see to it the X-Men and the Brotherhood are utterly annihilated.
Thanks to your efforts, the remnants of Apocalypse yet feel. Our time grows steep. He's quite anytime.
Alright, well, I guess I will try to find the shop. Imagine it's maybe over here. It's a little tricky. Oh, no shop here. Perfect.
Hello, my friends.
Alright, I guess I should do the gear thing.
What can I do? There's a lot to choose from, huh?
An X-Man. Like, yeah, but not any.
I need you to move for a couple more seconds. I have to find the storage box and then we'll save and we'll finish this game real soon. These all seem to be four.
It's only 9. We can finish it.
I don't know if we can.
Why not?
I have no idea how long it's gonna go on.
Well, it's 2 bosses in a dungeon, bro. We'll be done with the dungeon by 10 and then finish up the boxes.
That's maybe true, but our storage is full. Fuck.
Well, the storage is full too,
man. Fuck. Oh, that's a pain in the ass. Welp. Oh, I know the proper solution to this. But it's not gonna be pleasant.
Which mission briefing would you like?
Oh, fuck. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to change our team and start equipping people with
Having chased
crap.
Apocalypse through the teleporter atop his tower, our team wound up here in
Oh my
GCN.
god, we're almost out of Jameson,
With
bro.
the aid of the X-Jet, we brought the rest of them and are preparing for a final assault on Apocalypse's lair.
How's Angel?
Mentally, he
I
should
mean, we can give it a shot if you want to play some Batman or watch something.
I don't know if we'll ever
I gotta do the snow drive. I don't have the luxury of being like, no, thank you.
Control the same way Angel was.
What do you mean by that?
if we can
What do you mean?
Just tell him no thank
we
you.
should have little trouble
I
clearing.
don't get paid if I say no, thank you.
Has the 4 mutants.
You can just stay home and get paid.
Is this something that
true.
you're concerned about?
That's
Very
difficult to
true.
say until we find out.
I have no idea how long this last dungeon is. It looks like.
Part of this machine,
I guess let me take a
Just like
look.
Polaris and with Frost and Sabretooth.
then we must move swiftly, Xavier. I will not risk my son's life one more second. Do you hear? I've done as you asked me up to this point, but I cannot wait a moment longer.
Act 5. C.28.
Succeed, we must first locate Feast.
That's preposterous, Xavier. Why should I risk my son's life just to save one of your X-Men?
Think about it, Magneto. Apocalypse left the teleporter on in New York to deliberately lure
There's
us
at
here.
least 7 dungeons left.
7 dungeons?
7 mini dungeons, you know, 7 areas.
We'll do it your way.
The main dungeon is 5, and then there's a mini dungeon for the Apocalypse battle.
Let's hope it doesn't come.
Danger room discs, homing
Be on
beacons.
your way. We have no time to waste.
Yeah, both of them. Final levels. 2 more big chunks. Alright, I know the proper solution to our inventory woes, unfortunately. Bishop. Colossus. Iceman. Let's see, Cyclops. Juggernaut. This is gonna be a pain in my ass. Alright. Oh, fuck. Okay. Come with me. So Bishop, Colossus, Iceman, and Juggernaut. Iceman, Bishop. Bishop. Iceman. Colossus. Bishop. Colossus. Bishop. Bishop. There's a bishop thing for you. Can't put anything else on. God, the leveling. There's an Iceman thing.
I guess there's no point in leveling them yet, because we're gonna have to go through leveling everybody again.
Oh yeah, I know.
We just got how many items do you think we cleared out on the people? Because if we got like 10
5.
spaces, we should. I guess let's do one more. That should be enough for the
That's what I'm trying to
end
do.
game, and then.
Yeah, we can figure out all the other shit later. Magneto, Nightcrawler, Jean Grey, Rogue.
Remember to follow my commands.
Hi, Curtis.
and Kirby. Right.
Curtis is gaming.
Come back here.
Curtis is gaming.
Magneto,
Hi, Curtis.
Nightcrawler, Phoenix, Magneto, Phoenix, Rogue, Magneto, Nightcrawler, Phoenix, Magneto. Alright. Nightcrawler. Put that on. Phoenix can wear this. Phoenix can wear this. Okay. Let's take one more pass. Sunfire. Toad. Those are the last two. I guess we'll try Sunfire and Toad.
Try and put in master rank.
Sunfire. 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 We've never gotten a Toad drop. Sunfire.
There's no time to waste. We must locate for a... He's quite right now. Goodbye.
Okay, I've done it. Emptied our inventory. It's not very clean. We'll have to do the sell shit shuffle at some point, but Storm, Cyclops, Gambit, Best Agent.
Let's rock their world.